Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. Today, as you can see, I'm hopping along with Team Tiny for the hashtag Team Tiny March 2022 hop, and this is a choose your sketch hop. This is the sketch that I chose. There were 3 to choose from. I do not have all 3 of them to show you, but I will be back with at least one other, maybe both other challenges in another video next week. So this is the card that I made based on that sketch. And while I color, I want to tell you a little bit about the hop before I forget. So again, it's with Team Tiny. Team Tiny is a group of crafty YouTubers, paper crafters, and we all have less than 1,000 subscribers. So we do these monthly hops. It's a form of collaboration. It's getting our channels out there. A lot of people want to build their subscriber base so that they can get monetized, things like that. I just like the connection that it creates. Yeah, because this is a beautiful crafty community and I love being a part of it. And as long as my schedule will allow, I love to participate with Team Tiny. So with that said, there is a different challenge every month. This one is the choose your sketch. There were 3 to choose from. I chose the one with the rectangular shapes, as you saw. You can always go back and pause it and take a closer look, and I'll have it again at the end so that you can compare. And what else was I going to tell you? Hashtag driven, always hashtag driven. It's very different than creating a playlist, but it's super easy. You just type in that hashtag Team Tiny March 2022 hop. It will populate a playlist and you'll be able to hop along to all the different participants, see all the different videos and projects along the way. Now there are some individual crafters and creators who are doing giveaways on their channel, so you want to make sure that you hop along to everybody. Listen all the way through because the details are going to be somewhere in there, but you have to hear them to listen and to be able to participate. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do one this time. I did do one last time, but you know, sometimes life just doesn't allow. So hashtag Team Tiny March 2022 hop. I'll have it in my description box. I'll also have it in my title. So you can always just click on it. It'll populate your list. You can hop along. So thanks for joining us. Let me tell you a little bit about what I'm doing now. So these 2 stamps are from All & Create. The wings are from set number 45 by the artist and designer Tracy Evans. This sweet little girl is from the Be Beautiful stamp set. It's number 416. The artist and designer of these sweet little girls, well, little people, because they're not all girls. This one obviously is, but they're not all. This artist and designer is Janet Klein. And I love All & Create. I'm a huge fan. Abs is wonderful. He's created this amazing community within his product line, and everybody, you know, everybody's very different. It's a very diverse product line. It's a very diverse community over at All & Create with the different designers and things, but they all coordinate so well, right? Like Tracy's style and Janet's style are very, very different. There's Bipasha, there's Olga, there's Abs himself. Everybody's very different, but they coordinate so well. So let me get off that bandwagon. You understand I love All & Create. And in terms of my coloring, very simple, very basic, as I always do. Light to dark, dark to light, blend, blend, blend. I am using my Arteza Everblend Ultras. And as I've said before, I had one set. It was the Tropicals, was gifted to me by my son and daughter-in-law for Christmas. And I recently purchased myself the Floral set. I would love to get the full set, but unfortunately it's never in. So I decided I would just go ahead and bite the bullet and start buying some individual sets from time to time and build my stash because I really like these. The difference between the Ultras and the regular Everblends is that bullet nib, and I have to say it makes all the difference in the world in terms of my coloring quality. I feel like I've improved exponentially just by using that nib. So there are my pieces colored, fussy cut out. I know fussy cutting isn't for everybody. I'm a bit of a fussy cutting fool. Sometimes I'll leave a little white border, sometimes I won't. If I don't, I will use a marker to kind of cover up or camouflage any miscuttings or any irregularities or whatever. But on these I left a little white border and mounted it together with some double-sided phone tape. So here are all of my components, right, for my brief. I'm starting to mount them together. This paper is from Honeybee. It's the Sweet on You pattern paper pack. It's 6x6. I'll try to have everything listed and linked downstairs if this is still available. It's been in my stash for a while, so I'm not sure. I'll do some research, and like I said, I'll list it downstairs if it is. All of my cards are inspired by this pattern paper pack. And I'm using some stamps and some supplies that have just been needing and wanting some love in my stash. So now the frame around that center focal point on the sketch I felt like was the perfect opportunity for a shaker. So I used my shaker maker dies from Whimsy, and I cut this out, and I just laid down some like a score tape essentially to put the acetate down. Then I used some double-sided adhesive to create the well, and now I am starting to do all the construction. So I have the card base, I have this panel, here is the banner. I've used a die from Pink Fresh Studio to create the banner. Instead of just a strip, it has that sweet little banner on the bottom, and then I'm mounting my shaker. Now you can see in the shaker I did a little bit of magic on that. So I took some of those very flat colored flowers and I used my alcohol ink markers, and that did several things. It made them darker, so it added another kind of depth to the mix, and they're also kind of shiny, and it added a gloss. So I think it's really sweet. I feel like just that third color just brought that mix to life. So I have all of my components down, and I realized I didn't have the 3 dots that are across the bottom of the banner on the sketch. And again, the sketch will be popping up here in just a minute. So I want you to be able to compare. So in thinking about those dots, I decided I was going to use those bumblebees, take a little bit of artistic expression. Those bumblebees are in the Be Beautiful stamp set where this sweet little girl is from. And of course you can see that they're not all across the bottom of the banner, that strip of paper there on the left, but they're across the entire bottom of the card. And then my sizing is different than what the sketch is. So you guys look, you guys be the judge. Did I meet the brief? Did I meet the challenge? And what are your thoughts on this card? So here's the thing, if you are not already a member of my Crafty Tribe, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, because next week I will have another video with at least one, hopefully both of the sketches, because this was a challenge for me. Like, my brain does not work like this. I've never done a sketch before, and I guess that's why I keep asking for your feedback. What do you think? How did I do? I've never done a sketch before. My brain is more intuitive, it's more free-flowing. We talk about fly by the seat of your pants. That's me. So having to plan this out, having to have all the components from start to finish working from the bottom up, that was hard for me, but I feel like I did it. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and do the other 2 projects as well. So I have one done. I hope to get another one done today. And today is Thursday the 17th, by the way. And this video will go live on Saturday the 19th, and the other video with the other 2 cards will be sometime next week. So there is the sketch. You can see those 3 dots across the bottom of that banner. And mine is a little bit different, but what are your thoughts? Let me know downstairs. Again, like, subscribe, comment, all those things. Hop along. Make sure you use that hashtag. You can type it in, hashtag Team Tiny March 2022 Hop. I also have it in my description box and in my title, so you can just click on it, and it should populate a list of all the participants. Make sure you hop along, give all the love out there, and get some inspiration, and hopefully get registered or entered to win a prize giveaway on someone else's channel. So guys, thanks again. You know I always appreciate you. You are the best. This is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Mwah. Until next time, I'm out. Thanks.